Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Jeff and today we're going to have some fun playing Magic, and I have been wanting to play Maskwood Nexus for a long time, and I know that I've played like so many other cards before playing Maskwood Nexus when I made a whole video about how hyped I was about playing this one. And part of it is that this is a card that's going to be fun for forever, and I'm going to be doing probably lots of different decks around this card in general. And it does go into decks, but it also goes into more janky style of decks, everything like that. And so with this one, I wanted to also play stuff that had more Kaldheim stuff initially, where this card doesn't necessarily have a ton of Kaldheim stuff. It is Maskwood Nexus, Rally the Ranks, and that's basically it from Kaldheim. Everything else is all based around Rin and Seri, cat and dog deck that just needed to happen, okay? I'm doing this because it has to happen. You're welcome. Yeah. So basically Rally the Ranks, yeah, we only choose a creature type. We have mostly dogs, so we're probably going to put it down for dogs most of the time. We do have Bronze Lion for cat, Kahira, Luris, and Feline Sovereign. You know, these are extra lords for us. And basically the idea of this is that, first off, Rin and Seri inseparable. 4 mana, whenever you cast a dog spell, create a 1/1 cat creature token. Whenever you cast a cat spell, create a 1/1 white dog creature token. Well, if they're both cats and dogs, I believe that it sees it as both sides of it, and so you'll end up getting both of those triggering off. Either way, otherwise it'll just get one of them. I'm not sure what we choose. I believe that it gets both sides of it, so which is really sweet. Every time we cast a spell, we get 2 tokens, which is huge, and those end up being both cats and dogs for us. And then you can tap and pay 3, tap this. Rin and Seri deals damage equal to any target equal to the number of dogs you control, and then you gain life equal to the number of cats you control. Well, all of your creatures are going to be dogs, all of your creatures are going to be cats, and so it's just equal to the number of creatures you control, which actually is a really powerful effect. This is basically like a Gray Merchant, well, not quite Gray Merchant Master Dell, but like that kind of thing, like a Curry Favor type of effect that we can play over and over and over again to their face or hit any target. And then the rest of the deck is just trying to make that good. So the other reason to be playing this, and honestly, you can throw probably Pack Leader into any deck where you can guarantee get out Maskwood Nexus. If you have a pretty good guarantee of getting Maskwood Nexus on the board, this is one of the best lords, because 2 mana 2/2 already. Other dogs you control get +1/+1, and then whenever it attacks, prevent all combat damage that would be dealt this turn to dogs you control. Also really, really good. So just being able to attack it without having to worry about any combat damage ever being dealt to our stuff makes our things like Bronze Lion even better. Also, this becomes a 4/4 that can attack in without having to worry about anything. And then Kahira giving him Vigilance, Feline Sovereign to be able to give +1/+1. Unfortunately, not everything is actually cat in the deck before Maskwood Nexus, so we can't make this a companion. Can't do any of that kind of shenanigans. So our basic curve, what we're trying to do here, is just Selfless Saver, Akum Hellhound as good 1-drops for us to make sure we get stuff on the battlefield. We can go a little bit aggressive with Pack Leader. We can play things out. These are also good 1-drops for us to have in our hand after we play out Rin and Seri. So like the best play is probably get out one of these guys, get out Pack Leader or Rally the Ranks, start attacking with dogs, build up a little bit of board maybe to protect ourselves, get out Feline Sovereign, Kahira something on turn 3, turn 4 Maskwood Nexus, turn 5 Rin and Seri, and a 1-drop. That's the best curve we can possibly hope for. And then we get to do crazy shenanigans from then on out. We get to make cats and dogs with our shapeshifter that comes out. We get to do stuff with Rin and Seri. It just, you know, it's the stuff that we can do. So let's do it. Let's go ahead and jump into the gameplay, see how it does for us, and wish me luck. Here we go. Up against Geonic. And Hellhound is really nice, but it's also awkward with Bronzehide Lion. I'd actually prefer to go Bronzehide Lion into Bolthound, get out the tap land. So we're going to do that instead. Yeah. That's what we're doing. Get out all of our colors. Get out Rin and Seri and such. Well, hello there, Geonic. Oh, and I got my the kitty cat sleeves on this one too. Gotta love those. All right, so put this on green. Bronzehide Lion, pass the turn. Here we go. Here we go indeed. Tormod's Crypt. Not too. Oh, this is Tybalt's Trickery. They had it in the opening hand. You gotta be kidding me. All right, how bad does it get? What was that card? Baloth. Hexproof haste 6/6. I mean, that's good. There's a lot of way better things now, though. We actually get to hit for that much damage or more. All right, we get to hit for 6 damage as well if they attack in. So cool, go for it. Swings in with 6/6, no blocks. Yeah, we're not insta-scoop into that. That's not quite scary enough just yet. It's scary, don't get me wrong, but not scary enough yet. Let's go with, yeah, red source. We would love to find our 4th land. We started with 3 lands in hand. I really need to see like how often I get more mana screwed from having a 2 mana hand versus like a 3 mana hand, because I swear I get mana screwed more often with a 3 mana hand. I finally am like, we have 3 lands. This is a keeper, right? I never have that, and then everything goes wrong. Kahira gives vigilance to the Bronze-Eyed Lion, or do we just put out a bunch of small things? Let's play Pack Leader. I'd rather get Pack Leader out this turn. And that lets us swing in with everything with Vigilance on the next turn. Okay, down to 7. I mean, now they can't really attack in. This does have Trample. That is actually a good thing to remember. But if it's just a Tibalt Trickery deck, they're not going to do much else craziness. Unless they have 2 more Tibalt Trickery here. That'd be insane. All right, opponent scoops it up. There we go. Yep. Tibalt Trickery is cute. It's fun. You don't play things like this. This is not good enough to win a game. You have to hit things that are going to straight up win the game. I heard someone tell me to get rid of the planar bridge, the prismatic bridge with this. That's something that actually wins games because it keeps getting out more and more stuff every turn. It's good. Oh well. All right, up against Mr. Bungle, and we mulligan this. We need green source as well. Man, 2 lands. This is a better 2-land keep though. I want to keep the Rin and Seri. We have dogs in this hand. That seems legit. Too legit to quit. You might be unlegit. Then you must quit. Who knows where that's from? Okay, Ruin Crab. Man. Still no green mana. I guess I should have thrown out the Hellhound first, right? Oh well, pass the turn. Next turn we get to pump and pump. Would not mind some green manas. Okay, mills a bunch and a half. That was some good stuff off the top. Besides the green mana, we're pretty good with that. I think we're just running all of the pathways in this mana base, by the way. I built this a while ago. Honestly, I've had this one just like sitting there waiting to be played for forever. Maskwood Nexus, no! Alright, pass to my turn. Kabir takedown. We could try to kill this Ruin Crab instead of go for the Rally the Ranks. That would actually be pretty worthwhile for us. Alright, swing in. If they don't block, then we miss out on 2 points of damage. But if they do block, then Kabir takedown would be awesome. Alright. No blocks, Rally the Ranks. Now we basically telegraphed that we had something there. Oops. We definitely just missed out on that. We didn't have anything in hand. All right, Ruin Crab. Yeah, this milledness is not good for us. It hasn't gotten too intense just yet. Like, they don't have double Ruin Crab. They don't have, so far, any other turn 2 plays. Turn 3, I mean. But we're still down to... Still down a lot of cards. 32 cards left. 31 when we draw. Cool. Alright, pass my turn. Pack Leader. Not the worst. Yeah, I was gonna play this tap now. If they block, it dies anyway. So we're getting in for 7. Next turn even more. It looks like they're mono blue. And so we're not worried about board wipes. We're just racing the clock here with a milling. And yeah, not too shabby. We got a lot of pumpedness. I think our best top deck is probably Bolt Hound. Bolt Hound would be sweet here. All right, the holding up didn't say please. Looks like it didn't say please type of holding up and stuff. Sorry. Bad. Sometimes I realize that I'm just speaking gibberish and not actually adding to anything here. But hey, here we go. Swing in. Brazen Borrower, cool. That's fine. Now they can block the Rune Crab. Or the Selfless Savior. Take 3. Again, just taking up a turn, though. They didn't mill us on that turn at all. Sweet. Clock is still rolling. We're good. They're not speeding up the clock at all. We're fine. Life's great. Tutelage. They're getting tooty. See if they find the land. Milling 5 here is still a lot. I think everything's a good draw for us except for like a Bronzehide Lion, or which was on the top. Land would actually be pretty nice. I think we have some Fable Passages. That's not bad either. All right, swing in. Wouldn't mind this Rin and Seri for sure. Get out Hellhound. All right, pass the turn. How much stuff has he got? I don't think you can get 25 cards. 25 more cards here. Cacophony, cool. Big old Cacophony, and when it's dead. There we go, sweet. Not too shabby. I'm not sure what comes in with the new set with that. Maybe like Kazuma would actually be a pretty good card in this. Honestly, Kazuma works really well with it. And then if you go, but they didn't even have like Snowlands for the Ascendant Spirit, which I think is just an good alternate win con. Although that doesn't go in for mill, so I don't know. All right, up against Lipso, and we finally have 4 lands and the Rin and Seri. We're gonna keep this. Feeling sorry, this is awkward, but we're on the play. Yeah, I get the tap land out first, pass the turn. I think what you typically do with this deck is you play out any monocolored lands first. Unless you have a play, then you do that instead. But, okay, Hellhound, pass the turn. Definitely want to find our Maskwood Nexus if we can. That would be sweet. Great things happen with Maskwood Nexus. All right, well, swing in. Down to 18. Feline Sovereign. A little bit awkward with the Hellhound, but you know, whatever. What you gonna do? Play good stuff, Jeff. Oh, yeah, right. Selfless Savior. Oh, that's actually pretty dang good. You know, actually, we want to get Rin and Seri out still first. Do I want to go for a big hit here? Let's go for, yeah, let's go for big hit. Because I want to be able to play Feline Sovereign and Selfless Savior out the turn after Rin and Seri. You know, you know. All right, grab another red source. We have white and green here. Swing in for 6. Having Selfless Savior would be fun to like keep this alive, but it's a 1-drop. If it dies, that's okay. I'm more worried about a counter spell here now. All right, sweet. They're drawing now. Awesome. Yeah. It's a cat. Protection from dogs. That's right. Don't you dare play dogs. Yeah, play this on white. Get the land out. Selfless Savior first. I might just activate. No, I think this is better to be swinging in with. It's 5 points of damage. We get more after Feline Sovereign comes out as well, but then we don't have the mana to pay. All right, what kind of removal have you got? Trickery. Oh, that's what's going on here. All right, double trickery. How trickery-y does this get? So any target here. Okay. Mills 3, hits a Serpent. Okay. That's not the absolute worst. Swing in with both of these. See if they forget how magic works. Okay, awesome. Any target. We'll hit you. Oh, it's... I keep thinking that we have Maskwood Nexus already. Oops. Darn it. Darn it. After I just said, see if they remember how magic works. Oh my gosh. I just trolled myself hardcore. Oh man, I was thinking that we had the Maskwood Nexus already, or that I was basing my math as though we did already. All right, can we ever make that happen again? Cool thing here though is that we can at least always hit face with this now, and so they don't win right away. So we need another green source. Yeah, so we just tap and hit their face equals the number of dogs we have, right? Is it better to start making more dogs and make this quicker? Yeah, probably. Yeah, we'll wait one more turn before we start tapping down. One more dog, a little bit more protection from these guys so we can keep the board state better. Pass the turn. Self to 23 life. We're gaining 3 life every turn as well. 4 life every turn. 3. I can math. So I think what we're looking for is another green source. So we can play Rin and Seri, get both out, activate this, hit for 4. Old Hound. How big is their board? Pretty big. Okay, Bolt Hound, create another cat. You're probably gonna have an Ugin before too long. That's scary. Pass the turn. It's tempting to attack right there before they get a big board, but I think that we win by just hoping they don't have Ugin. 6, they get to 7 mana here. We get one more hit with this. Another green source gives us a shot. All right. Hit face. Down to 5. Oh, we do have enough. Okay, we're good. Game's over, right? Okay, sweet. Nice. I keep forgetting to count Rin and Seri as both the cat and the dog. All right, well, total misplay, but it worked out. We're all good. And we're 3-0, guys. We're good. Haptonius Monk. Bring it on, sir. And we'll keep this. Double pack leader, good stuff. Still, I want to find a single Maskwood Nexus, you know? That would be cool if we could. I swear, every time I build a deck around a card, I never find that card ever. And it honestly is really frustrating. It just like never happens for me. Well, we got the kitty cats. We got the doggos. Go doggo first. Go doggerinos. Boo, 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 boo. Maskwood Nexus. Come on. Double jungle hollows. I feel like we should be fine to beat this. Bloodjuice Thirst. Rude. Yeah, we'll protect that. We still want to go doggos. That's the thing that attacks this turn, right? But we can get out Feline Sovereign and then double dogs on the next turn. Or both these out in the next turn. That's a better mana play. Yeah, we're going to do that instead. And we're just hoping for no, like, board wipe effect. Down to 18. Okay, foretells a card. Cool. We get Maskwood Nexus. Yes! The perfect time to find a Maskwood Nexus. Yes! We did it! We did it. We found one. Yes. Oh boy. Here we go. They are... I love the... All creatures. Now they have it has protection from itself. They all have protection from themselves, except for this one, I guess. But yeah, no combat damage can be dealt Take that, fool. Down to 12, pass the turn. Everything will be 4/4s. This will be a, well, this will be big. This will be a 6/6 on the board. Yeah, boys. That's what we're doing. I was going to say this is up against rogues, but they're already doing cooler things than rogues, so I'm okay with this. All right, yeah, I was expecting quite a bit of removal. That's totally fine. Ooh. Okay, not this turn. But the next turn, we do that. All right, I'm just going to play it out. Swing in. 4/3. Prevent combat damage. No death touch can hurt us. As long as we're attacking, right? Whenever it attacks. Prevent all combat damage. Yeah, so. Death touch don't matter. Cheville. Sweet. Yep. This looks like the death touch deck then. With a lot of removal and such. Alright, so let's see if they forget how this works. Okay, down to 18. Kabir takedown. Don't actually care about that here. We just go Bolt Hound. Swing in like a madman. And we are mad indeed. Prevent all combat damage. Yeah, and get the pump. Dude, it's so good. That's a pretty spicy attack right there. Chumps and chumps. Cool. Down to 1. Chump block, I guess blockers is like our most annoying thing here, so it would be nice to be able to like play out Maskwood. Okay, there we go. Game's over. That is exactly how we drew this up. We want Maskwood Nexus on turn 4 with this deck every time because it's just the perfect turn for play. We can keep hands without it because we can still win games, but that is exactly what we want. TP Bubble. We are up against TP Bubble. And we don't technically need a lot of green mana in this deck, so we keep this. We go Hellhound into Pack Leader. We go attacking for quite a bit, actually. And then Hellhound, if we find an untapped land. Lure us to bring all this stuff back. Life's good, friends. I'm actually wondering if we maybe want more of this. It's just like our main pieces are more expensive than that. All right, so we get out our... It's a white source for Luris, or do I get out my green sources? I guess we'll see what else we find. We already have Fable Passage online as well, right? So we can kind of figure it out as we go. Okay, Akum Hellhound. This curve is awesome. Like, this is the best curve I think you can have. Hellhound into Pack Leader into Bolt Hound is really, really powerful. Like, honestly, with Hellhound, I don't think I ever revisited Dog's deck with this out there. And this adds a lot to it. Careless Celebrant. Whenever it dies, it deals 2 damage to target creature and opponent controls. That's annoying. It's really annoying. I'm gonna swing in now. Before this happens. Alright, so they're gonna trade off. I would prefer that than losing Pack Leader. Getting that off the board is good. That's actually a really good play. Every time I play up against this, it's surprising how many things this kills. Like, it blocks something and then it kills. It's like a little bit more like a Dreadhorde Butcher that already got in for a point of damage. At the beginning of combat on your turn, you may sacrifice another creature. If you do, it gets +2/+2 and gains trample on turn. Interesting. All right, well, we go Bolt Hound. We're going a Bolton. Swing in. See if they forget how this works. That would be great. Yeah, no combat damage. Oh, come on. Is this like a beginner's deck? We are playing in free play just because I find that, especially as a new set comes out, people are still playing the older stuff for a while, for like the first week or two. And then the other stuff like catches on and there's better decks than the older decks. Yeah, this is just a straight up sacrifice deck, which might be going with the new dragon. I don't know. I kind of doubt it, but it might be. Selfless Savior and Kabir Takedown. And then we have Luris, Selfless Savior. Intriguing. Yeah, so we grab a white source. Selfless Savior. We just want to get in for more damage, right? If they want to block, that's fine. We can kill something later. Okay, down to 9. Pass the turn. Yeah, we don't need to fire this off right away. We can take our time. Okay, they can sacrifice stuff at combat. I'd love to see them sacrifice things, and then we kill the thing that they are making bigger. That's just fine. Yeah, you did. That gets a counter. That's cool, I guess. You can sacrifice something else now if you wanted to. All right, sweet. There we go. All right. That's cool. Someone trying out that deck. I saw it before and I was like, yeah, that could be a deck. Totally. Still no more Maskwood Nexus. We found it once in 5 games. One time. All right. Azra, man, this is a hand. We do have 3 lands. I wasn't thinking about Kabir Takedown. Yeah, keep this. We have Maskwood Nexus. And I want that on turn 4 if possible. So we're going to go for Kabir Takedown and tap first. I want the white-green for the Bronze-Side Lion. Because if we're not playing this out on turn 1, which we could have done, but I think at this point I'd rather get Bronze-Side Lion out there. It's just a good 2-mana 3/3. It's powerful. It's a threat. It's a clock. I like it a lot. He's Guild Enforcer. And if it dies, it's still okay. Milling some stuff. Are we seriously going to play up against rogues? People that play rogues are the worst people on earth. Okay, maybe not that bad. Down to 19. Cool. Good for you, sir. Red source. So the biggest thing we can play is Kahira. We get up Maskwood Nexus after that. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this. Kahira, pass the turn. It gets out of Bloodchief's Thirst range. They can kill it with a Drown in the Lock. It can trade off with Thieves Guild Enforcer. Does all the things. It's vigilant. Rogues. All right, I'm willing to wait and see if they're playing anything cool with rogues. If not, though, then I'm just gonna be pissed. Just like, okay, good for you. You've ruined Magic even more. Of one mind, drawing cards. Okay, find an untapped land. Untapped land, yes. Okay, play this on white source, Maskwood Nexus, swing in with Kahira. Once this is on the battlefield, our deck gets so much better. Down to 17 past the turn. Now we just have to stick other stuff. I'm not angry about Mill. Mill is just fine. Rogues is what's annoying. It's the tempo-y. Tempo just kills the feel of fun a little bit, because the whole idea of tempo is to be control, but let you almost feel like you're doing stuff as you're doing, instead of control that just like answers the big important things or whatever. You get a big board and then it dies. Tempo is almost worse because it's like you never get to establish anything ever. It's just, okay, I played a game of Magic, I guess. Like, that's the issue with tempo. And so tempo has always been one of the most hated archetypes in general, always. And there's a reason for it. It's bad and annoying. All right, no blocks. We'll take the beats this turn. It would be kind of nice to kill a Thieves Guild Enforcer. Smashing. I don't have another red source. Okay, Selfless Savior. Pack Leader. We need another red source. I might just play this out as a land in general. They can double block to kill it. We get to kill both things. All right, block and sack. That also works. That keeps our life total a little bit higher, though. Yeah, Strategical Smashing just needs to come out tapped. Pass the turn. Having Selfless Savior is pretty nice. Here. I probably will just block the Thieves Guild Enforcer to stop the milling. I mean, if they keep swinging in, we can swing in harder. We get to create 4/4s every time we activate this as well. So we have a 4/4 every turn as long as these guys stay alive, which double Selfless Savior helps that a little bit. If we can find a Lurrus, that'd be even better. Yeah, if we can find a Lurrus and stick it on the battlefield, that'd be amazing. Well. We're going to block with Selfless Savior. They have removal for other stuff. We at least got the 4 power thing off the board. We're keeping our life total a little bit higher. With Maskwood Nexus and other stuff, we should at least be doing okay. Okay, Heartless Act. Pack Leader's gone. Call of Death. Oh my gosh. I hate rogues so much. Have we seen anything new yet? They're playing in... Oh, man. Curse You. Aqua Scum. Selfless Savior again. It has Menace now. Pass the turn. I want to play this one out just because we found the Maskwood Nexus. But, dude, I hate playing against rogues so bad right now. Like, with all the other fun things you could be playing. Playing rogues just, like, means you don't care about being a good person, basically. You don't care about chivalry. You don't care about human values. Sorry, I'll stop. Who does that? Oh, gosh. Okay, pass to my turn. More lands. Yay. Yay, verily, yay. If we find a Strategical Smashing, it's nice to have a little bit bigger. We can kill more stuff. They didn't swing in last time. Did they even swing with Soaring Thought Thief? No. Intriguing. You can block with Wind Robber and then just let it die unless we block with Selfless Savior. So right now we just pass the turn. Play out Maskwood Nexus. The reason why I don't think we have any shot of winning, though, is because of the number of cards in hand. Like, board states are actually fairly even at the moment, but look at their hand, look at our hand. We're done for. Yeah, we're out of here. Sorry, that's... I would like to play this one out. I'd like to keep the streak alive. We had 5 in a row, and we still had 5 in a row, but not worth playing it out to try to get the 6 in a row. So it's all good. All good. We're out of here. Oh, come on, dude. I just want to find our colors. All right, we have Maskwood Nexus. I'm keeping. Doesn't matter what you say. You didn't say anything against it? Well, I still don't like you. All right. Sorry. Yeah. Frost Augur. We're gonna get out Red Source. Hellhound. Put Hellhound and Kabira Takedown into Rally the Ranks for dogs. And to hopefully land for Maskwood Nexus. No Snowlands yet. Can't use any other stuff. Red Source. Down to 19. I still want Kabir tapped. Yeah, I do. Yeah, so Hellhound. Kabir Takedown tapped. It'd be nice to find another land and just be able to hold this up for removal. But next turn we get to play Selfless Savior and Rally the Ranks. That gets us out of range of these guys pretty easily. Gets us actually being able to attack in and start doing damage. Still no Snowlands. Good job, you had all these things. Like, this is one of the biggest issues with Snowlands. Okay, that's nice. but you're also having to play this card in this deck, which makes it a lot worse. Glittering Frost does turn any land into a snow land. I think it's way better to play all snow lands and play Wolfwillow Haven or something like that, but whatever. All right, land, Selfless Savior, Doggos, swing in, down to 17 past the turn. Glittering Frost. No, you're doing it wrong. Come on. You always put the Glittering Frost on the same land. If you play the untapped land, this is Arbor Elf for you. Yeah, I guess you can have more mana this turn to play something cool. Sweet, you got a 0/4. Okay, just kidding. It's a 6/4. What the crap? How big is this? What does it do? Okay, it gets +1/+0 for each other snow permanent you control. It's actually a pretty big dude. That can be pretty big. Interesting. Is there a way to do like double damage with that? There could be some pretty fun shenanigans you can do with that. Okay, pass to my turn. Kahira. Kahira. Okay, let's go green source. Let's go Maskwood Nexus. Pass the turn. Potentially take 7. All right, yeah. So typically what you want to do is you want both of these on the same one because then it taps for 3 mana instead of 2 mana. That way when you untap it, you get 6 mana instead of just a little bit more. Kraken, that's big. What's Kraken? I'm a little bit terrified for my life right now. Any artifacts, creature that opponent control that don't untap. So if this had tapped as well, for how much mana this has, the fact that it doesn't tap stuff down as well is actually ridiculous. If it did tap down, it would be pretty decent. I think we take it this turn. And get to where we can actually trade off on the turn after, and then we can just make chump blockers for the 8/8 every turn after that, and then just hope to survive. Pass to my turn. Kahira number 2, cool. Not quite to where we can tap this down and play this out, but that's fine. Don't need a lot of green mana, so a red source here. Would love a Fable Passage so I can untap on, use it on their turn and make this bigger. Things have Vigilance, doesn't matter, pass the turn. They have an 8/8. Yikes. All right, well, we can probably drop down to 2 here and be okay. So we can block with, I guess Kahira, since we have another Kahira. Actually, what we do is we block the Spirit of Elderguard with Kahira. We chump block the Kraken with Selfless Savior. Give Kahira indestructible. That's how it goes. Blessing. Oh gosh. Okay, now we can actually kill it. No. All right, so they put 4 counters onto things. This is like all of the cards I thought weren't very good. But I guess all together, they can do cool things. This is interesting for sure. I'm sure that Jorn and the Snow Lord are all in here as well. Puts it all into the Kraken. Really? This doesn't have trample, right? Sweet. Doing it wrong again. Putting Glittering Frost onto another land. I mean, it's not like it's the worst play, but it's definitely not the right play. That's gonna be annoying. All right, well. Well, we do have to block. I guess we block with Hellhound. I'd rather keep Selfless Savior alive. Yeah, jump. This guy actually is really annoying for us now. Pass to my turn. Rin and Seri. Okay. It's not bad. It immediately dies to this guy, but it's a 6/6. Pass the turn. All right, so what does it say? So Target creature gets -X until end of turn where X is the number of snow lands you control. They have 1, 2. Does this become a snow land or okay? They become snow lands. They have 6, so they can kill Rin and Seri. Darn it. If we could have kept Rin and Seri on the board, then we would have a board state here. So what I probably should have done is I should have played, should have blocked with Kahira. Killing Kahira here. Sweet. Okay, it's -X, so yeah, we don't play the Selfless Savior. Swings in. Oh, we're gonna have to block with everything. Oh, good. I'm so glad this guy doesn't actually know how to play Magic very well. I mean, sorry. he's still definitely destroying us, but like there's been so many mistakes made that I at least feel hopeful. All right, so here, let's see how this works. We finally get it. We get both sides of it. Sweet. That's what I was hoping for. Rally ranks on dogs, so everything gets the +1/+1. Everything gets bigger. We have tokens for days. No attacks past the turn. We got rid of the one guy that would have killed our Rin and Seri. And from this point on, I actually think we're kind of favored, as weird as it is. So it's not over till the fat bear sings. Exactly. The fat bear that never attacks. I think that's one of the biggest things. Like, so there is value in forcing trades sometimes to increase a better board state. All right. So we have another Rin and Seri, right? Although it is nice to be able to have that to create more tokens. Do I want to kill this? Oh boy, do I ever want to kill that, but no. All right, the other thing we could do is we can kill everything. We can go 1, 2, 3 here, block there, kill the whole board state. This comes back with 3 lands. Let's kill this while we can. We can chump block 1 creature all day long. We have the Maskwood Nexus. So what we're hoping for is a creature off the top so we can play it and then have 3 mana to still go for Maskwood Nexus. We win with Rin and Seri with this hand. We win by making sure that we can keep having some tokens generated, get up to enough mana, we can play other stuff. All right, so we're just playing out the other Rin and Seri, which we don't have quite enough mana to do what I wanted to. Okay, grab another green source. We have double of everything. Do I want to get rid of this when I have a chance to do other stuff? All right, first off, attack with Rin and Seri. Hit for 5. Then we play this. Keep this one. That's a board state. We're doing stuff. Sweet. Frostdogger is so good though. Narfi, Betrayed King, okay. Yeah, that's fine. We might actually just kill the Frostdogger pretty soon with Rin and Seri. Maybe start sending in some of the tokens too to force some trades of some sort. But yeah, this card advantage is gonna potentially lose us the game if we're not careful. Yeah, I think if they had played this right, we would have lost a long time ago. They have so much mana. Oh, they're returning back the Kraken. Oh no. Oh gosh, they just did that main phase. See, maybe this is the reason why you play cats and dogs, is you get faced up against weird decks sometimes, and that's the reason you play this. This is so much mana. What are they playing? Is there something like really big I don't know of that can just really hurt us here? They're going for the Frostdogger. I know, yeah, we're about to die to some combo. No, regardless, he could have won a long time ago. We're playing it. Faux show, Could have done it for show a long time ago. All right, there you go. You cleared the board. All right, that's a fair play. They're tapping down on some mana so they can do other stuff. They brought back the Kraken. Okay. They're doing cool stuff. It is true. I shouldn't have judged, and I should have held back Rin and Seri. I should have known they're going to play Blood and Snow. All right. That was a pretty sweet play. Bronze Hide Line. It gains Indestructible for 2 mana. And it loses all of their abilities. Okay, pass the turn. And that's a decent blocker. And see how they attack. The Narfi is annoying because it gets us out of being able to just block this and kill it range. We can chop to 1 here and be okay. Yeah, okay. All right, yeah, so my misplay was playing out the Rin and Seri when I didn't need to. I could have maintained the board state on just about anything, and having Rin and Seri to play out here would have been really nice. We could have played out it and this and been back into a massive board state. So I just got a little bit too greedy. Okay, activate this. Chomp. Down to 1. What is even a decent top deck here? Feline Sovereign makes things bigger. We're down to 1 though. Yeah, they just swing in with everything. We're dead. I want to make them do it just because they haven't played things out very well in the past. So we'll make them swing all in, I guess. Actually impressed with this, and honestly with Narfi being on the top at the 5th mana slot, pretty cool stuff. All right, they got us. Yeah, so no attacks, no blocks. They got us for $1.5 million, and I'm sorry for laughing at you, dude, on that turn. It looked really funny. I was wrong. You were right. You got us. At the same time, and even with these plays, I'll give him some credit. Even with these plays, he was trying to get more snowlands out on the battlefield for some of the other stuff that he was doing. So obviously he was right. I was wrong. All right, it's up against Big Chev. We have Hellhounds. We have Maskwood Nexus. Yeah, we keep. These are pretty good to have for slower lands, and we have those right now. So shock, bolt ourselves in with Shadow School Smashing. It's a cat. Are we playing a mirror match? Yes. All right, we got a red source. Nice. Hellhound, pass the turn. Cats versus dogs. Let's go. Sanctuary Cat. Forgot that was even a thing. Is this another beginner deck? Okay, it's a cat deck. All right. Looks like they have a game plan of some sort. That's good to see. Computer Takedown actually might be nice. So Hellhound. Okay, Fable Passage. Swing in. Down to 18, pass turn, not cracking the Fable Passage again. I definitely want to have more activations for the next turn if possible. We'll have Princess. We won't be able to play out the Bronze Hide line, but I'm kind of okay with that if we get to play like Kabira Takedown instead and kill something. I'm fine trading, like killing something else that they play here too with it. Like we just need to get this a little bit less wide so that then we can go wide and do better. Yeah, that's not a cat. Didn't they know they were on a theme here? Maybe this is just like 1-drop tribals. And they found 3 lands. Maybe it is. Maybe it's just all the 1-drops. Each player can't cast more than 1 non-creature spell each turn. So non-creature spells, that's fine. Okay, resolve. Pass to my turn. So either they chump block and we get into a much better position, or we get to Kabira take down something. So green, oh, white mana here. White mana. Okay, attack in. All right, we get to do lots of damage. They do have life gain, which is a little bit annoying. But we have Bronze-Side Lion that we can bring out soon. So yeah, green source. Hit for a bunch and a half. Only once each turn. All right, let's see what else they do. If they have like a Charm Stray, I'd rather kill the Charm Stray. Blood Princess can be a little bit annoying if we have bigger creatures with everything else. The other side of this too is we might actually just want to play this out as a land. All right, well, now we kill that. And we make sure the Fairy Guidemother goes to the graveyard as well. Boom, bam, baby. We don't have to bolt this in. We can go Bolt Hound this turn, Maskwood Nexus on the next turn. I just want to do the fun stuff more, you know? But this is the right play. Play out Bolt Hound. If they want to trade 2 things off to kill this, okay. I guess they don't have to trade 2 things, but we're still getting in for 6. Down to 2 past the turn. Yeah. Hey, dude, if you're not going to block, swing in with your lifelinkers, man. What you doing? All right, Maskwood Nexus. Didn't hit a land. We have to slow it down now, guys. We're slowing it down past the turn. All right, land, nice. Let's go on green or white. We actually need a lot of green sources. I think it's white though, just because in general we need more white. We can play Kahira without playing that. Not this turn though. Okay, that's actually a little awkward. I needed green source to be able to play both of these guys. Darn it. Yeah, now I can't play 2 things. Oh well. But we can give everything protection from dogs. I can make a... No, we came to play fun stuff, so we're doing it. Okay, Kahira. Everything gets vigilance. Yeah, I should have played that on green. It's all good. And we got him. Okay. We did it! We did the thing. Sounds good. Sounds great. All right, so 75% win rate with Mass Pets. You know, 6 wins, 2 losses with it. 80% on the play, 66% on the draw. In free play, let's definitely make sure that is said here. But super fun. I had a blast playing it. It was definitely a really, really fun deck to play. And Maskwood Nexus definitely makes it better whenever it hits the battlefield. And I think the best curve is still Hellhound, Rally or Pack Leader for turn 2. Bronze Line's not bad. One of these Lords or Bolt Hound on turn 3. And then Maskwood Nexus. Like that's just a really fast, powerful curve. If you can have 2 Lords out, then just everything gets really powerful. Then Rin and Seri with a 1-drop afterwards. When we kind of got that curve, I think we did it on turn 6 one time. But super fun. I feel like the deck was playing really well. I felt like we had enough lands for everything, which is somewhat surprising, you know. We had a bunch of Kiberi takedowns and everything to make sure that I actually had lots of lands. I think I have 26 in the deck, so yeah. Anyway, I had a blast playing it. I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe, all that stuff. And the secret word for this one is cats are better than dogs. I'm sorry, guys. I'm one of those people. I actually do like cats better. Still love dogs. Absolutely love dogs. But I've just always been a cat person. My bad. Sorry, guys. That's the secret word, though. If you don't say it, you're not a true fan. Okay, bye.